Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be decorating for Valentine's Day. Now I have not really ever decorated a whole lot for Valentine's Day because I usually kind of just go straight into Easter after Christmas, but this year I decided I kind of needed a little break just so that I can actually live in my house for a couple weeks without it being a complete showroom where I can't touch anything. So I just decided to decorate my table area and put a Valentine's tree up behind the table. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting those lighted plastic hearts in the tree. I believe I got those at like Walgreens like years ago. And I can't believe they even still work. But anyway, so I put those in the tree and then I put in my disco balls. I use those year round. I got them at Hobby Lobby for Christmas, but like I said, I use them all the time for everything. Same with those Starburst lights. I use them year round for everything. And then I actually had this ribbon with hearts on it, and then I got the kind of black checkerboard kind of ribbon from Michaels. It was on clearance from Christmas, and I think I paid like $2 a roll, and I got like 3 rolls of it. So that was a good deal because I kind of wanted it to match with the rest of my decor. So like the Mackenzie-Childs kind of look. So I'm just sort of adding things in the tree. Some of the pics are from Walmart. And I'm really not the best at getting angles when it comes to filming stuff. Like, I'm like looking at this back. I'm like, what was I recording? I can't even see the top of the tree. But anyway, I am moving on to the table. Now this heart I got from Home Goods. Now it's kind of what made me decide that I wanted to decorate for Valentine's. When I saw that, I just loved it so much. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going to do it. And then I put that, kind of that white willow tree that I use for Christmas. I put it there, but I didn't like it because it kind of hid the tree in the back, or it kind of took away from it. I don't know. I didn't really like that there. Oh, and I'm using my Ditz bears that I use for Christmas time. My big one that has a Santa suit on, him right there. I just took the Santa suit off of him, so he's not as Christmassy. And the ones with the scarves, I just left the scarves on and just safety pinned like almost like a plushy kind of heart where the scarf knots. So it kind of added some Valentine's look. And I kind of wanted it to look like the mom and dad were kind of like decorating the tree behind the baby that's on the table. So I kind of tied that garland he is holding is from Michaels as well. So I was just tying it on their hands to make it look like they're putting it on the tree. So I'm just running it across the tree. You can oh, there's the mom. You can see her over there. I wanted it to look like they were putting the garland on, and then I decided the bears were a little too low, so I put them up on a box, and then I covered them with that red fabric that I use for Christmas. So a lot of this stuff is Christmas stuff, like those big red balls that are on the table are also Christmas. I had those under my Christmas tree, and if you didn't watch my Christmas video, you should definitely check that out. It was something. Oh, and then I also added those pearls into the bear's hands. Those pearls were also in my Christmas tree that was in my living room this year. Thought that looked cute. And the bear on the table also has like a little garland he's holding. But I had to run a fishing line up to the light because the garland was so heavy. It didn't look like it was kind of sagging down. So I needed it to be lifted up. So now I'm just messing with the placement of the table, how I wanted everything. I have those little tiny Mark Roberts chairs. I also have some Valentine's fairies that I sat down in and hung one from that heart. I know it's kind of hard to tell what I'm doing with the tree in the background. It kind of all blends together from that angle. But I left that crystal snowflake above the table because I felt like it looked naked with nothing, and I felt like the snow winter vibe kind of went with the polar bears, so I just left it. And then I tied, those are actually ornaments that I took the strings off of and I used fishing line and just tied the fishing line onto the end of the crystals. so I can just pull them off easily after Valentine's Day. And I also put a Mark Roberts fairy up in the light too, Valentine's fairy. So I'm just tying those on. I kind of had a system I was doing because some of them were shiny and some of them were kind of matte and some had sparkles. So I was trying to figure out some sort of pattern to hang them up in. And that took a little while to do all that. But this whole display maybe took me 3-4 hours, which is pretty quick considering Christmas took me a month to do. Can you believe I got all the Christmas decorations down in one day, thanks to the help of my parents, because I would not have gotten it all down if they wouldn't help me. That was a lot, and I was so sad taking it down. I am every year, but it had to go away. I needed to deep clean my house, and it's hard to do that with that stuff everywhere. So now I'm just kind of setting the table because I wanted some dishes on the table. And I think that's about how it looked when I was done.